Oh, hello again, it's Uncle Johnny, and just got done listening to The Happiness Lab by Laurie Santos. It's a great episode on why nostalgia is bad. And in a nutshell, it says that the human memory remembers things the way that we want to. And it's a filter, a rosy filter. So let's say you have a memory of going on a trip. You think, wow, that was a great trip, I had a great time. And you forget about a 14-hour plane ride, or getting really badly sunburned, or some locals tricking you out of money, moving your suitcases, or some limo driver overcharging you and you didn't know what the price was. Or maybe there's some other things that happened on the trip that you just forget about and you think of, wow, I had a great time, the beach was wonderful, the food was good, and you forget all of that. And then you think, oh man, I'd love to go back in that place, that's such a great time. But you forget all that stuff. And they actually used the slogan, Make America Great Again. And they said that we have reminiscing for, days gone by. You might think, oh, I wish I could go back when things were better. And you can actually make things feel better. Think about nostalgia, things that didn't exist, because you wish they had existed that way. It's a very deep podcast. And Laurie Santos, The Happiness Lab, Why Nostalgia is Bad. And she talks to several behavioral scientists, and they're not from America. One is from Colombia and has nostalgia. There's a very great populist leader. He talks about bring Colombia back to the great way it was, and et cetera, et cetera. And Colombia was never like the way he described it. He said, wants to go back to that way. It was never that way. And she brings up other examples. So as they continue to tell some of these stories, I don't want anybody a reason to be shocked that they're not all rosy pictures. They didn't discuss in this podcast about what bad memories do to you, because it's called the Happiness Lab. They talk about happy things, but people have a lot of trauma and really bad things that happen to them and how it affects their lives. So they didn't talk about that. So when I give these stories now and tell you stuff, it's not going to be all good and funny stuff. So I'm going to start talking about my family and things that went on. Some will be happy stories and some of them won't be. But it's not really fair to pass on family stories to those of you who may be watching this in the future, or now, or relatives of the Weiss family, or the Cantor family, or the Friedman family, or whoever's related to me that may be watching these someday, to not tell you some of the bad things that have happened also. There's videos about the 1918 pandemic. There's going to be some videos about people getting sick and the family getting cancer and stuff like that. Family medical history that some of you might need to know. There'll be plenty of good things and happy memories too. It's important that some of these things get logged down for future generations and for some people who might be the family historians after me. That's about it. And I hope that some of you will look at these videos, and I hope YouTube stays up for a long time. Best wishes, and as Grandma Helen says, tell everyone that I love them, and Papa Benny says, be a good Jew. I'll say be a good person, that love you very much, and always tell people that you love them every day. And when you say goodbye, tell them you love them, because you never know if you're going to see them again.